Hey guys, LucarioShirona here, and we're just gonna take a look at this Hasbro news. Well, it's kind of it basically is an official reveal from Hasbro. This is from the New York Toy Fair, provided by photos provided by the Twitter user Peg at Toy Fair. No wait, Moon Mist Blue. At Moon Mist Blue. So thank you for these photos. These are taken by the user to showcase what's coming out from not just Beyblade, but anything that was showcased on the Toy Fair, because they are there. It's so cool. So also, I'm also want to do this because this is a perfect opportunity for me to talk about CX. I was gonna cover about the new Beyblades announced by Takara Tomy a couple weeks back, but due to complicated reasons, personal reasons, I was not able to. I kind of I won't talk about it, but let's get to the point here. We have the CX line. Hasbro, surprisingly enough, usually they take like around a year or a little less than a year, but this is a lot quicker. Apparently these are coming out in the summer, which is a lot sooner than I expected. So yeah, the CX line is our first the customized set series of Beyblades of X, for which is involving and customizing a certain part and locking together with the chip. So we have his Drawn Brave, or the Hasbro name is Courage Drawn, which is hilarious to me. But other than that, this is a really cool design. I love it. It's, oh my gosh. Courage the Cowardly Drawn. I'm not going to get used to that name. But other than that, the Beyblade looks sick. This is definitely a true evolution to Drawn Sword, due to the three-bladed silhouette design. It definitely strongly resembles Drawn Sword. A more evolution to it. So yeah, that is cool. It's a three. It's there you can see it's definitely taller, because this is the customized set has to compensate to make sure it has the same. It has to, like, you can swap the parts for the others. They are interchangeable, including the chip, so it's actually cool. It's taller for that reason. This is actually apparently weighted for around 36 grams. And for that reason, there's definitely a bit more plastic just to compensate. And I know some people are not going to be happy, especially those of the MFP fan base. Oh boy. Okay, but yeah. So we also have here is our first 60 ratchets. Hence, we'll just go for the back here. First 6 ratchets. 660, the new support part, and then this is called Vortex, reverse version of Cyclone. So that's cool. Okay, then move forward. There's the back of the packaging. You can see 3 parts. Courage S. So yeah, the name convention is going to be interesting. So yeah, So Courage Drawn S660V Vortex. Next we have Wizard Arc, or Arc Wizard. This was actually first showed by the Beyblade Australian Network, or Australia Network. They're a community who does their own tournaments. So actually, it's pretty cool that Hasbro's own branch in Australia is a lot more open to the community. So they actually let them show it. I mean, because this is around the show, this was around the New York Toy Fair, this actually makes a lot of sense. There's also apparently one in Australia as well, apparently. Okay, so here is the Arc Wizard. It has a bit of resemblance to Wizard Arrow in a way. So yeah, that's cool. It looks lighter, so I don't think this will be heavier than Wizard Rod or Wand Wizard. But we'll see. Next we have Dark Perseus, our first MFB homage Bay. That's actually really crazy to think that we're actually finally having one. Considering Hasbro kind of actually skipped on doing MFB base, burst base. But yeah, it's actually kept to the original name as well, Dark Perseus. Originally was the Hasbro name was called Gravity Destroyer, and at first it might have been like, oh, what they're not allowed to keep, but it just turns out it's more like a trademark reason because they did manage to secure Perseus back in Burst. So yeah, that's something to consider. So yeah, Dark Perseus. So they have to keep it. That's cool. So they actually just supply what we might expect for the release going forward for How Much Base. So going forward, we see more at the back. It's also a starter, and we have Reaper, Hell's Reaper or Incendio Reaper, and here are the parts. What's crazy enough is that for the Takara Tomy, this is actually supposed to be a random booster that's coming out next month. So yeah, it's not releasing simultaneously as with the rest of the CX this month, but for Hasbro, it looks like it's coming out along day one for the CX line for Hasbro. So that's cool. It's also a prize bay, so this actually is a plus for this is a definitely a plus for North America, us, the international bladers. Best way I could describe it. Better I describe it. That's really cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely like the look of Incendio here. Reaper Incendio. It definitely resembles Scythe. It actually remembers the names. So yeah, like I said, CX is definitely a proper evolution of the BX variants. Yeah, that's cool. It also comes with Reg. What's it? W? It was W. I don't know. Either way, it's definitely a semi-flat looking bit. So yeah, I really that's going to be really cool. There it is. Oh no, Kick! It's Kick. Kick. It says on the box. So yeah, I definitely want to get this day one, especially since it's more going to be more rare in Japan. Yeah, that's really cool. They're actually getting as much sooner. Oh yeah, Obsidian Shell, the Homage Bay Tutor Seal. That one's coming. I was not able to pull that one. I end up having to buy an individual. So actually having to able to buy one easily, a lot more easily. That's great. It's a booster too, just like Shark Edge. Or yeah, that's actually awesome. And then you have starter release for Shadow Shinobi and Wizard, one Wizard. It's yeah, it's interesting they made Shadow Shinobi a starter, but this makes sense because they wanted this is to make sure that all the like have a defense release for UX, so that makes sense. Make it a starter. One Wizard is crazy because it's the random booster release. It comes with 160 rush. That's really good parts there. That's going to sell very well. And then we have Hammer Incendio. Oh, yes. I like the aesthetic of this one. I don't know much to say. I already talked about it. Move forward. Then we have this new Duran Buster Hasbro original recolor. So that's cool. I think it kind of has more electricity aesthetic going. It's crazy. I love it. So let's oh yeah, there's still more to cover. So just give me a moment to try to just give me a moment to try to find more to pull up more. I think there's technically more. I could be wrong. Yeah, there's definitely some things I'm definitely this Reddit post has missed. So let me just bring these. Let's see. So let me just try to bring these up. Browser, and yep, and then you have the double release set for Sphinx, and then Crest Leon or Leon Crest. So yeah, that was another one of the. This one of the release in August last year, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. So that's cool. And then we have another really good release here. And it's both Phoenix, Soar Phoenix, the blue release, the random booster. It has Hex. That's good. It is also a way. This is a yeah. This is the new mold. So blue gets one. So that's a big deal. Phoenix is gonna be a big deal because it also how it comes with Hex. That's a good bit. We have Kill Shark. More Sharks is cool. I like Shark. Next up, we got a very interesting one. So here we got Pearl Tiger, Homage to Trigger, and Gill Shark. That seems to be a retool of a Shelter Drake. Wow, but it looks good on it looks good on the shark on it looks good for a shark on shark motif. So yeah, so a new version of Shark is interesting. It's like, but it's more implied to be a lot weaker. But you know what? It works. I mean, as far as I know, this one, the Shelter Drake is actually not bad. Not bad of the blade, as far as I've heard. That's cool to say. And then we also getting some Bacton remakes. This is a surprise to me. We get the OG Dronzer color and Trigger. Trigger's here, so that's cool. What's actually surprising to me is that Trigger's not recolored. There's no Hasbro recolor for Trigger. That is fascinating to me. I think they did this on purpose. I think Hasbro did it on purpose because they want to have a original, like have a original recolor first, day one, as well as then bring the hype more for the remakes by making the original Drawns are available alongside Trigger. So this actually says this is actually really cool. This might imply that Drasil and Dragoon might release simultaneously as well. This does bring the question regarding the MFB Beyblades, because those were skipped out during bursts. So honestly, I don't know. Takara Tomy's more involved now than ever, so who knows? They might just give they might give us Malphite remakes. I don't know. It's hard to say, to be honest, but I'm pretty excited. So yeah, we also, not to mention, before I forget, we have some new Jurassic Park Beyblades, and these is definitely some T-Rex is T-Rex is basically beat. I mean, it makes sense. It's already a Toronto beat. It's already a T-Rex motif Beyblade, and then we got some Star Wars with Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think that's a Lance. And then we have General Grievous. Here we are, General Grievous. Yep, there we are. It actually is really cool, nicely designed on the arms. It's a rhino horn, so unfortunately that will do well as far as I'm aware. And just to keep up with the news, I just want to cover just like better late than never. I wanted to bring it up. Another thing that was shown a while back, if I can just find it. Yeah, here we are. This was shown last month. I might as well just see it just shared, and it's the Captain America, Sam Wilson Captain America, and the Red Hulk. These cooked. Oh my gosh. These are really well designed. Oh gosh, Captain America is using the Dran sword, and it is well designed. I love how the wings are made into the blade, like Captain America shield. Has to be one of my favorite Hasbro Beyblades because it's so well designed, integrated. A lot more so than I would say for for Iron Man. I was having high hopes for Iron Man, but then it was alright. But this one actually was well designed integration. I know people say it's supposed to be a Phoenix Feather retool, but if you actually understand how retool works, then you know that Phoenix Feather is actually a retool of Dren sword. So there's something to think about. And then the Hulk, the Red Hulk. Oh gosh, the fists are well integrated. Is this one say Tyrannal Beat? Who knows the weight for this one? If it turns out heavier, oh boy, that thing's gonna be crazy. So yeah, I think that's all to cover for today. So yeah, back to the, yeah. So yeah, CX line. I'm so excited. I'm excited for this month. I pre-ordered the Takara Tomy released, and the fact it's coming so much sooner than I expected. Apparently, there's an official word that a tournament's in talks, and that and that is going to be that the World Championship is taken in Japan. That's awesome. That is awesome. Having the tournament take place in Japan is a very smart idea. Taking place the birth of Beyblade. That should have been the case before, but I'm glad this is going to happen. That means the World Championship is going to take place on the main Takara Tomy Stadium. That is good. Oh gosh. So yeah, I don't have much else to say. So yeah, I'm excited for CX Lines. I'm happy that we're getting more remakes coming. And yeah, not much else to say. Until next time. Bye bye.